Hi friends, how are you? I'm Jerry, coming to you from the trailer once again. It's been a little bit of a break, but I needed and wanted the opportunity to have taken the next step in my journey toward publishing my first book, which is a children's story starring my little dog Bixby. And so the next step meant that I would be matched up with a writing coach and begin developing and refining my story. And so my first session was today, and I was really looking forward to it. And I will admit that I was also a little bit nervous and a little bit intimidated because I am putting myself out there and making myself vulnerable. And my writing coach is someone who is very experienced and accomplished. And so I sort of felt a little bit like a fraud, like, uh, is it too late to back out of this whole thing? Should I really be doing this? Can I do it? What's going to happen? And you know what? I made it through the session and it was perfectly lovely. It was just fine. And yes, I have some things that I need to work on. Yes, I have to be able to accept some constructive criticism and some tips, and I have to be willing to learn, and I have to be willing to do the work. And we all should be. We need to be teachable. We need to be able and willing to stretch ourselves and to learn and grow. And that's how we're going to become the better version of ourselves. And the session went well. I'll have approximately 4 more sessions and time in between to do my homework, to do my practice, to do my research, and whatever I need to do to be working on furthering myself in this process. And so I'm blessed to be where I'm at, and I'm blessed to be sharing my progress with you so that I can help hold myself accountable and also encourage anyone who needs to be encouraged, that you can take the steps that you need to take in your journey as well. I have a quote and a scripture to share with you. The quote is from Marianne Williamson. It says, "When a woman conceives her true self, a miracle occurs and life around her begins again." How perfect is that? I don't know if it's perfect for you, but it sure fits where I am today. I'm at a new chapter in my life, and I am beginning to make writing my business. And so it's a pretty thrilling place to be for me. It's very different, even though I've kind of written for most of my life now. It's the first time that I've really made it my business. And so that's pretty neat for me and a little scary, a little intimidating, but I know that I'm right where God has me. And so I'm good with that. The scripture is 1 Timothy 4:15. It says, "Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress." Now, that stood out to me because it sounds like it goes along with what I'm sharing with you. I know that this was written by Paul, and it was him speaking to and working with Timothy. Timothy was going to be a teacher, a spiritual leader, and Paul was really instructing him that you need to be walking the walk, because people around you need to see Jesus through you. They don't want to just hear from somebody who is just saying what they need to say and just speaking the words. You need to actually be living it as well. So I'm not trying to be your spiritual leader, although I'm happy to talk to you about matters of faith. Happy to share all these things with you. I think that it's important to share our progress with others, so that we can keep track of it ourselves, but also so that we can be held accountable. Now, I'm sure that none of you are going to be calling me up saying, "Hey, where are you at in your process of developing your book for publication?" But I know that I'm putting it out there, and so I want to live up to what I'm saying. I don't want to just be giving it lip service and not walking the walk. So now I get to be walking the walk of being an author, because I've I'm doing the work to make it happen, and I'm also putting it out there to you that I'm doing this. And so I don't want to disappoint myself, and I don't want to disappoint you, but most of all, I don't want to disappoint God. I want to be working on what He has for me. And so I hope that you have some great things going on in your life, and I hope that you'll be encouraged to work on your goals and work on your dreams and work on developing the gifts that God has given you to share with the world. And I love you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.